again, I don't want to say too much because I don't know the kid Sid or Saeed. I don't know the cameraman. I don't know if he's special. I don't know if he have issues. I don't know if he's really helpless, right? But from what I seen in the clip, he's laughing, he's giggling, he's running. These girls are not hurting him.
Bro, when people are in situations like this, they nervous laugh, whether it's a situation like this, or if it's like a girl in a club, or like, you know, you shooting at a joint and she's nervously laughing. You know what this is called, Gabe? A coping mechanism. This is a nervous laugh. Saeed isn't actually enjoying this. That girl in the club ain't actually enjoying you going up and shooting at her, bro. She feels uncomfortable. Saeed feels uncomfortable. And you invalidating it by just saying, bro, it looked like he didn't get hurt here. Shows me the kind of person you are, bro. Man, what's going on, y'all? Today we got breaking news. Nina Lynn banned, and Zoe Spencer got banned too, after assault on camera video by Gabe Official. I saw Young Don react to this, and I was like, yo, he also has a different opinion from me, which my opinion on this, you're gonna see in this video, is that, bro, if the person is not consenting, I don't give a fuck if it's a man or a woman, you should not do what you're doing, bro. But let's get into it, man. Let's go.
Hey, yo, cut the cameras, Yo, cut the cameras, bro. Zoe, do your...
Zoe, he's not consenting. Huh? He's not consenting.
So the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. You never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer just got banned from Twitch. Everybody's on Twitter celebrating like it's justice. But in this video, I'm gonna break down why that ban means.
I do want y'all to just let everything be known. They got unbanned in like a day. This shows how much Twitch really cares about this whole assaulting people thing. Like, even with Emaru and shit like that, like, bro, good Lord.
Absolutely nothing. And how Twitch is playing all of you that was crying about this situation. So Official Society, we got breaking news, like literally right now as I'm making this video. Zoe Spencer and Nina Lynn just got banned, both off Twitch. And you know the internet's happy as hell. Twitter's happy as hell. And honestly, I wasn't even gonna cover this till they actually got banned. I don't want to say too much, but my personal opinion, y'all really dragged it to the point where y'all got the girls banned.
How did we, how is this dragging it? Because, first of all, you saying that is just invalidating what Saeed went through. Keep in mind, bro, as someone who has been watching Silky streams for the longest time, I've seen Saeed. I know who Saeed is, bro. Saeed is a skinny, probably 110, 120 pound dude, bro, going up against Zoe Spencer and Nina Lynn. So that whole, oh, bro, he's a man, he could have pushed him off, that shit's dead because they're both stronger than him. Two, you don't know what Saeed, bro, Saeed might got a girl. Saeed didn't fucking want it. You can see it in the shit. Niggas was like, oh, bro, he laughing. It was a nervous laugh. This is the same laugh that girls do when like guys hit on them in the bar or like in a public setting and they don't want to come off rude, but it's also like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a coping mechanism, bro. It's a coping mechanism, B. Bro, they are dead grabbing him, bro. And they're doing this shit because Saeed's a skinny nigga and he can't really do nothing, bro.
I don't think he wants to. Yeah, right there, stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Sit down. Yo. Sit down.
You might be in that one video. It's like a cartoon with a it's like my car. Oh my god.
Bro, and you see him run, bro.
He don't want it, bro.
He was running.
Bro, are you really traumatized? I'm confused, society. I said, I don't want to say too much because there's victims out there and like real situations, right? But this situation, you have people covering.
Is this not a real situation, Gabe? Is this not a real situation? Please let me know. Please let me know. Is this not a real situation to you? Do you think that Saeed wasn't fucked up behind this? The fact that not only could he like barely do anything because both these girls are stronger than him, it was on live. So he got embarrassed on live. All right, bro.
Situation, showing the clip and actually saying like,
oh my God, I don't want to show this clip too much because it's really crazy.
Bro, oh my God.
Bro, you
it's
blurred it
weird,
out,
bro.
so you know it's crazy too.
Really weird, the fact that these guys can exaggerate a situation, and it's called clip farming. They clip farming the situation to get these girls banned because this cameraman said that he's been assaulted by these two girls. Like, you got autistic kids or like actually younger kids or just, you know, helpless people. But that's not the case right here, my people. I can't believe you guys really got these girls banned for that. And we're gonna see how long this ban gonna last. Because
well, it didn't last long. They both got unbanned within like a day. But and people wonder why like men don't come out about certain issues like this. Because we got our own people saying, oh, bro, it's not that deep. This looks like it ain't that deep. Bro, this literally reminds me of that time where Terry Crews was talking about him getting assaulted and Wendy Williams literally laughed in this nigga face. Wendy Williams was literally like, Terry Crews, you got assaulted? You're a big man. You could have done, bro. When you're in those situations, you feel violated. You can't do bro. You freeze. You feel me? Like,
if they banned for life, that is crazy. Like, you got these girls actually apologizing for manhandling another man.
I didn't mean to make him feel uncomfortable whatsoever, and I know that I definitely crossed the line with everything. I was just trying to be funny, and I was just trying to make a moment for the stream, and I see that what I did came off all wrong.
Zoe
and it's
be
on
going
me.
hella
I take
overboard,
full
though.
accountability
She
for
be
that.
biting
I just want to
niggas.
say, Saeed, and to anybody out there that I made feel uncomfortable, I'm genuinely sorry.
I'm always be all right, bro. Trust me. But I want to make sure he's okay. Because he's been very nice. He's always been very nice to me, you know? Who are we talking about? Like, we're talking about Saeed. And this situation, what I'm talking about, has nothing to do with YPG, none of that. So I don't want to hear his name. Like, it only has to do with me and Saeed. And listen, I'm old enough to own up to what I did wrong.
yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. You'll find this a lot with like, cause Nina's from New York. She's from like a Chinese part of Manhattan, like Upper East Side type shit, or Upper West Side, I forgot. But you'll see this with like, yeah, like she'll like people like her thinks that shit like this is cool and not a big deal, but it is. It is, and I don't mean people like her like a getaway or like no, bro. I just mean, bro, people like her, people that are like looking at this and being like, oh, bro, it's not that big of a deal. It is. Someone literally just got assaulted on live. Like, what?
During the situation, I genuinely 100% thought it was a joke. I just thought he was laughing, so I'm like, oh, like, we all just laughing and geeking. But yeah, I see. It is wrong. It is really, really wrong, and what we did was wrong. You know, he clearly was uncomfortable with it, you know, and he was very hurt by it. So that's all that we know.
This is the world we living in. Our ancestors will be so upset right now. You got our great-grandfathers looking at this situation like, is this guy serious?
Don't bring the ancestors into this. What? Oh no.
And again, I don't want to say too much because I don't know the kid Sid or Saeed. I don't know the cameraman. I don't know if he's special. I don't know if he have issues. I don't know if he's really helpless, right? But from what I seen in the clip, he's laughing, he's giggling, he's running. These girls are not hurting him.
Bro, when people are in situations like this, they nervous laugh, whether it's a situation like this or if it's like a girl in a club or like, you know, you shooting at a joint and she's nervously laughing. You know what this is called, Gabe? A coping mechanism. This is a nervous laugh. Saeed isn't actually enjoying this. That girl in the club ain't actually enjoying you going up and shooting at her, bro. She feels uncomfortable. Saeed feels uncomfortable. And you invalidating it by just saying, bro, it looked like he didn't get hurt here. Shows me the kind of person you are, bro. Yep, it do. It do.
And I'm not even on here defending them. I'm not defending them because Nina did some wild stuff with a cat that got me so upset. If you know me, I rock with animals. And she was just spinning
the cat got you tight, but her SAing another man did it? All right.
Chair with the counting, the cat fell off the chair. It was wild. I felt bad for the cat. So I'm not defending these girls, but the situation, they ain't deserve that, bro. You guys exaggerated. All you streamers out there that was crying, you guys exaggerated. And now they're banned. Like, everybody thinks this is justice. Everybody talking about Twitch finally did the right thing. And all these male streamers that were crying think they won. But to be honest, y'all wrong. And I'm about to show you exactly why. See, everyone thinks they got banned because Twitch decided to take accountability for what happened to the cameraman Sid. That they listened to XQC, to Osman, to Your Age, and everyone else that was calling them out. We're on nobody's side. And I'm gonna call all those people, all those men that were crying, babies, clip farming. And I get it. This is content, right? I get it. But I just didn't understand that route. I'm making the content, but I'm not taking that route as far as to actually looking at that clip and really feeling bad for the kid.
Now they got it.
Take all of this off. Take it off. Hey, yo, cut the cameras, cut the cameras. Yo, cut the cameras.
And she's saying cut the cameras because she's knowing she's doing some wild shit. Like,
Bro, don't do your. Look at my Louis Vuitton store. Hold on. No outside clothes on the bed. Hold on. What's going on?
You can't just forcibly take it out and be like it's been
Look at that bag. Look at that bag. It's a nice bag. Hold on, this
they're
is a nice
taking
bag.
his bag and touching, they going through his stuff.
Turn around.
They took his helmet.
Sorry for the sock.
Damn.
Oh, I need this. I needed this. Thank you. Appreciate you.
They're going through his shit, bro.
He's not consenting. Yo, that's my bag, bro. No.
Can I have it?
No, you can't have my bag.
Yeah. Wait, I need to get the out of the bag. What? You heard it.
Yo, what is happening? Yo.
You know how many Zoe Spencer subscribers and Nina Lynn subscribers wish they were Sid? And again, I understand where they're coming from. Yes, if the roles were switched, things would be 20 times worse. Duh.
Duh! Nigga, look at it. Duh!
No, you
Look at me.
Duh. 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 Here's another. Hey. You don't eat.
We're like 20 times stronger than females. If Sid really wanted to, he could have knocked Nina out.
Bro, how many times do I gotta say this? Do you see how Saeed looks? He is skinny as shit and shorter than them. What do you mean Saeed could have not, bro? Bro. Oh my God, bro. Bro, this is literally the reason why niggas don't come out about this shit. I know hella people in my circle who have gotten SA'd by girls and they can't come out about it. You wanna know why? Because of niggas like this. Because of people like this that think, oh, bro, why ain't you just punch them? Or why ain't you just... First of all, if Saeed was to do that on stream, Silky probably would have got banned like shit. Nigga, bro. Not only that, bro, there would have been a whole hate campaign against Saeed for hitting women. Now it wouldn't have been, oh, Saeed got an essay. It would have been Saeed the woman beater. You feel me? Like, what? Come on, bro. Come on.
Out with one punch. Or Saeed, whatever his name is. If he really wanted to, he could have knocked Zoe out with one punch. Come on, guys.
Oh.
And again, I could be ignorant to the situation.
And yes, you are. And I'm glad you're at least acknowledging that. But bro, and I'm not trying to hate on this dude, but bro, it just gets me vexed when I see stuff like this, because it's like, bro, like, and this is not me like disrespecting Saeed. He is, bro, two decently sized girls, bro. Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer, bro. Two girls from the hood. You think Saeed is going to be able to fend them off easily? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. There's a reason why they tried this with Saeed and not a nigga like Silky or one of the other dudes in the area. There's a reason why they didn't do it, because they knew Saeed was easy pickings. Come on, bro.
Situation, I want y'all to let me know in the comments, am I wrong for feeling this way? And I honestly feel like they getting banned because they on the rise. Nina came out of nowhere, and you know when you start being successful, people start to drag you down. Shit just start to come out of nowhere. And don't get me wrong, like I told y'all before, I'm not defending them, but it looked like a lot of hate and shit from XQC, Ozma don't even know about that side of Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's a whole different side of Twitch over there, bro. You don't do IRLs, bro. These girls are grinding. You just took away their money, bro. You don't play with people bags, especially over a situation that you don't even know.
You don't play with people, bro. Fuck playing with a bag, bro. You don't play with people. Period, bro. Don't matter who it is, bro. You don't play with people. What they did was playing with people.
About, like, you wasn't even there. You just looking at the clip like everyone else and creating this whole narrative and got them banned. I feel bad, bro. I know it might sound like I'm going off right now, but I genuinely feel bad. What happened was Twitch literally got forced into damage control. They really didn't ban Nina and Zoe because it was the right thing to do. They banned them because the outrage of these crybabies was so viral, they had no choice.
I will agree with that though, bro. It seems like Twitch doesn't ban people for, like, you know, them being like, oh yeah, in good consciousness, we can't have this on our platform. They do it because of outrage, bro. Look at the Emerald situation. The dude that did that to her, they were gonna ban him for 30 days. 30 days. In the time in which that situation happened, and now it has now been like close to 20 days, bro. So and only when people started getting super duper outraged, that's when they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna apologize to Emmy and he's getting a permaban. Like, Twitch need to reevaluate their whole shit, bro.
And here's the kicker. I don't think these are permanent bans. They probably got like a 30-day ban, or maybe 60 if Twitch want to look extra. But that means in some time, eventually, they're going to be back streaming, making money like nothing happened. But it's just shame they just got to go through this. We're going to get to all of that. But first, if you want the real breakdowns while everyone else is just reacting to the headlines, you need to hit that subscribe button and join the official society right now. We're the ones who see through the performance while everybody else celebrates fake wins. Hit subscribe and lock in with the official society. Now let's get back into it. All right, for anyone who's late to the situation, a few months ago, Nina Lynn and Zoe Spencer were on the IRL stream with Silky, and Silky's assistant was there, Sid, or Saeed, whatever. And it looks like things might have gotten uncomfortable for the little boy. Zoe starts getting way too physical with Saeed, grabbing him, covering him, caressing the boy, throwing his back on your boy. Okay. And you could tell Brody's a little uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie. But he's laughing, he's joking. Then Silky literally says on camera, he's not consenting. But of course, these two girls did not stop. And now what's the problem right there? They take bro to another room, trying to take off his clothes. One of them get on top of him. I just don't see where he's traumatized in this situation. Like, bro, you
literally just explained the issue. What? Yo, you just explained the issue and how he could be traumatized. Yo. Hey, Gabe. I fuck with the way you do your content, but this take, you're wrong, brother. You're wrong. You're wrong, bro. You're wrong. And I'm not trying to bash you. I'm not trying to, you know, but bro, like, you're wrong on this, brother. You're wrong on this, man. And it's okay to have a difference in opinion. You know, that's, you know, that we're in America. You feel me? Everybody has a difference in opinion, but yeah, bro. At least IMO, in my opinion, you're wrong, bro.
You never had no buns before? Like, I'm confused, bro. Is Silky's assistant a teenager? Like, I'm confused. Somebody please put me on. Like, he looked young, but he don't look like a 12-year-old or some shit, you know? But this all happened on stream, and thousands of people watched it. And you know what was the response at that time? Nothing. Nobody said nothing. This
I
was
really do want to ask him, like, do you think men can get SA? Do you think men can get raped, bro? I really want to ask him that question.
Video of months back. Nobody cared. Not Twitch. Nobody. They would have gotten banned then if Twitch actually cared, right? It wasn't until
Facts.
months
Okay,
later
I agree
that the
with that
clip
part.
resurfaced, and suddenly everyone's pretending to care. Had your rage or whoever else would have never said nothing, this would have looked completely different. And when I say completely different, y'all know what I mean. SQC's speech was more, you know, reverse the role, which I get it. Same thing with McQueen. I get it. Reverse the roles. Of course we're gonna be in trouble, bro. We're men. They're females. What a man look like rubbing on a female? If a female trying to rub on you, you're not helpless. You can tell the female to please relax. Tell her to stop. If he wanted to, he could have really.
He did, and they didn't stop. Come on, bro.
He told him to chill. He didn't do that. He was playing along with the content. We all know content when we see content, and we all know a traumatized or uncomfortable person when we see one. That wasn't that. But really, that's when everything changed. When all of these guys decided to speak up months later, but not because what they did was wrong. And obviously, yes, it could be wrong. Y'all know that. In a whole different situation. And this one, it just looked like they're reaching. But because it went viral, everybody crying, it became too big for Twitch just to ignore. And that's when Twitch had to do something. Not because they cared about Saeed, the cameraman, but because they care about what everyone else thinks.
Okay,
they
I
care
agree
about
with
the
that.
optics. Let's
I
talk
agree with
about how
that.
we specifically get to these bans. Because clearly this wasn't Twitch doing the right thing. This was Twitch getting forced into action. Here's how it works. First phase, whatever clips, it goes viral. The moment explodes, everybody's asking, where's the ban? Right? Second phase, you got the crybaby big streamers that start to react. That's when you get every major voice to start to react and start calling for accountability. Then the next phase, the mainstream attention. Once it comes off Twitch and jumps off to TikTok, then Twitter and Instagram, and everyone's covering it, that's when Twitch can't ignore it anymore. Because here's the thing about Twitch, they don't ban on what's right. They ban based on PR pressure. Think about every major
And I
Twitch
agree with that. I agree with that to the fullest extent, bro. Twitch does ban based off of PR pressure, bro. Because I guarantee you, like, with what's going on with fucking Emmy and Mizkif right now, I wouldn't be surprised if Twitch bans Miz now. Not back then, but now. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that shit now.
controversy. They never act immediately. They wait to see if it goes away. And if it doesn't and it gets too big, that's when they actually act. The Imaru situation, they didn't ban the guy immediately. They banned him after it went viral. And everyone's celebrating like it's justice. Congrats to the internet. You guys won for approximately 30 to 60 days. So if you're realizing all the fakeness within the streaming platforms, if you're realizing all of this is just performance, you're exactly who the official society is for. We don't fall for the fake wins. We see the game while everyone else plays into it. Hit that subscribe button right now. We're on a road to 10,000 subscribers who actually understand how this works. Be early and not late. But alright, let's start to bring it all together. Here's what actually happened. Nina and Zoe got too physical with Saeed. It was wrong. It was uncomfortable. It shouldn't have happened. But honestly, the internet dragged it. Because months later,
Okay. Maybe I was wrong. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. You can see how bad the situation is. You just don't understand how bad it is. You feel me? And I get it. He was probably raised in a community where, like, if some dude came up to him and he was like, "Yo, bro, like, this John just tried to touch me. I wasn't with that. Like, I felt uncomfortable." They would have been like, "What the fuck wrong with you?" You feel me? I get it. But in this situation, on certain levels, bro, you're wrong. And that is okay. And my bad for, saying what I said previously a couple minutes ago and being like, "Oh, I know what type of person you are." Bro, but I say, let me not say that. But in this situation, Brody, you're seeing the light just a little bit, bro. You need to get a little closer, bro, just to see, like, how bad this really is.
Clips go viral, and that pressure on Twitch becomes impossible to ignore. So Twitch actually banned these girls, and everyone's just celebrating. The male streamers won. But you're wrong. Twitch is playing all of you, because what actually happened was Twitch got forced into damage control. They didn't ban Nina and Zoe because they actually cared about Zaid or any male victims. They banned them because the outrage and the crying was too loud and too viral for them to ignore. It wasn't accountability.
Okay, I agree with that.
It was just crisis management. And the
I
proof
agree with
will get
that.
it determining the length of this ban, because I highly doubt this is a permanent ban. Y'all did these girls dirty. Can't play with people's food, man. At this point, you taking people's food right off they plate, and it's sad that it's coming from male
play with
streamers
people,
to the
bro.
females. So instead of trying to get these girls banned, the best thing could have been like to teach them and show them that that's not what we do here on Twitch. Make it a teach.
Okay, yes, I agree. Okay, towards the end of this video, I'm starting to realize me and him agree on a lot of things, bro. It's just this, it's just the main thing we don't agree, and you know what? That's okay.
Lesson rather than an opportunity to tear these girls down. Again, like I said, I could be ignorant to Saeed or Sid's situation. I don't know exactly
Okay, and he's
how
open
he
to the
felt
fact that he may
or
be
his
wrong,
life,
bro.
or what he's gone through. But what I saw was a kid just laughing, and what I'm hearing is that he actually felt traumatized and uncomfortable. Somebody please show me that in the video, because the clip is right there. But here's the thing, society, you don't have to play into it. You can see the game for what it is. Join the people who don't fall for it, and that's what the
Types, bro. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We agree on a lot, Gabe. We agree on a lot, but in this situation, Brody, you're a little wrong. You're a little wrong, bro. And you know what, bro? That's okay. What I do agree with is, one, Twitch didn't do this out of the goodness of their heart. They literally did it just for damage control and PR pressuring. Two, a good way to make this not happen again is for them to realize, hey, we can't do this on Twitch. And I think the ban may have helped with that. I don't know. But yeah, but when it comes to the full overarching situation, you saying I didn't see the trauma, I don't see how he could feel uncomfortable with this, that, and the third. That's where, I feel like you're wrong. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. And yeah, Marso Mob for the game, Marso Mob the squad, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Doses.